Okay, this is Adobe InDesign. InDesign is a layout program for doing hard copy print, magazine covers and advertisements, newspapers. And we're going to be outputting this as a PDF file. Quark is the other program that you might hear about, both professional layout programs. So let's open it up and make a new document. And we're confronted with a whole bunch of options for a document. Let's just keep it easy, keep it at letter. 51 picas by 66, 8 by 11. Let's do it in 2 columns. Gutter is the distance between the column, between the actual type and the margins. Keep that with 1 pica and then 3 picas, top and bottom, inside, outside. Once again, keep it easy, facing pages in case we're going to do a book. So here we go. And what I want to do, I want to select my typing tool. Let's open up another document. And that's a text edit document. Just because I find it tedious to type in InDesign. And select all and copy that, and we want to paste it into InDesign. Now we'll notice there'll be a little red plus here, and that just means that the text is larger than what we actually have to fill. So let's put this frame. Everything has to be done in a frame in InDesign because you're moving frames around. Unlike HTML, you can put things wherever you want them. And let's do a select all for that.
Aubrey Earhart, Megan Gruneweg to the main office, please.
Make it fairly big.
Another reminder, if you had your pictures taken in August, we have photo packets on the office counter to be picked up. Thank you.
Let's say 36. A little smaller. Try 30. And what I want to do, I want to also put my initials here. So once again, we will take our frame tool, drag it, drop it, and I want to make it fairly interesting. So we'll open up the font book, and Blackmore seems to be very interesting for my initials. I want to do a H and a D, so let's go in here, select Blackmore. H. I'm going to have it a lot bigger than that. Let's just go nuts here with the size. And I want to have the D as a capital. And here we go once again. Here's our little telling us that it's bigger than what we have. And let's even go for a larger size. Let's try 400. Return. Now here's my plan. I want to wrap my text around this and I want to put it in the middle here. So let's put that like that. And do it once again, select all. And go to character. Here it's go, and we want to make a little closer up there. Let's try 300. And somehow that just works by accident. And maybe even pull it up a little further so that we can get them sort of overlapping. Now let's put our text fairly in the middle. Put in. And I want my text to wrap around these letters. So we will select what we want to be wrapped around, and there's an actual text wrap. If you don't see it, go to Type and Tables, Text Wrap. It's under Type and Tables, 2 layers down, and we have a choice. This will make it so that it's more column-like, where you'll have it justified, but this is what the look we want to kind of go for. We wrap it around. Well, actually, yeah, let's go for this. Seems to be better. Now, what I want it to do, I don't want all this space here. I want that to be filled in. So what I can do, I can go in here to, it does a little plus sign, and make it so that when we take our selection tool, it does that. And so far so good. Remember, this is just to select a smaller area. But now we have a problem. We don't want the hyphenated words, as little as we can. We want to try to avoid the hyphenated words. So what we can do, we'll go back and select this. Do it select all. And we can play with our character for that. We can play with the size, all kinds of things. We need to go a little bit smaller because, as you see, we want it all to fit on a page. So let's figure that out. And so far I have one word that's hyphenated. And we can play with the size also between these. And there we go. Still have one hyphenated word, 2 hyphenated words, 3. And I can go less on these until it gets to the point where it's not legible anymore. 25 might be a little bit. And go. You can also play with letting make it bigger and smaller until we get the look that we want. And that will take you quite a while. This is kind of a tedious process to play with these. Just be forewarned that we want as little hyphenation as possible. That way it's legible, it looks nicer, and it's just a general rule of print that we don't want hyphenated words. So that will take quite a bit of your time actually to try to figure that one out. And then when we're satisfied, let's save it. Actually export it as an Adobe PDF file, and we can call it InDesign. Save it in our wherever you have your folder. Here's mine. A PDF file you can open up. You don't need to embed it into a page. You can just have a link, and we'll call it InDesign1 because we'll be doing 2 InDesign projects. And let's just leave it here for web view. And make a link to that, and you are done with your first